Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been forever, but I'm here, and the reason I wasn't here for a while is because basically life had me feeling all sort of way, you know what I mean, especially during this pandemic. It's been so rough. It's been a rough year. And Toby, can you please well, yeah, so basically I'm coming here to talk to you. I'm not even asking anymore. I'm just wondering, why do we keep going back into toxic situations? You know what I mean? We keep taking toxic people back into our life, whether it be friends, whether it be spouse, whether it be a girlfriend, whether it be a boyfriend. Why do we keep entertaining negative, toxic energy in our lives? And because I'm going through this, I know it's like a learning experience. We have to go through these situations to understand that we need to love ourselves more, or we need to put up a bit of boundary. Some of us, when we were younger, we never really understand what boundary is. We just let people treat us anyway, and we just take it and we just leave it. But when you grow up now and you're an adult, you realize that no, you're not a child. You're not supposed to be taking these things from anyone anymore. And we should realize that taking toxic people back in our lives is basically showing us that we have low self-esteem. It hurts. It hurts because, yeah, you might wondering, why do you have low self-esteem? Why is that person over there have low self-esteem? Why? But sometimes the way that we grow up and the way that people treat us from the beginning, is just because, alright, with me, I grew up in a stable household. My both parents provided for me, and my grandparents were good grandparents. My family life is good. So I'm wondering why my relationship is not. But the reason I believe that I am always forgiving and always taking toxic people back is because I am just assuming that I grew up being loved by my parents, being loved by my family. I was so sheltered, and going out there meeting other people now and realizing that not everybody out there has good intentions for you. Not everybody out there wants good things to happen to you. Some people can see good things happening to you, and their duty in life is to basically ruin that. So I hear a saying said that when Satan is busy, he sends a narcissist. And I know I talk about that a lot. It's because going through this experience that I did over the year, it has opened my life and opened my mind in spotting narcissists. And sometimes I wonder why we go back. Why do we go back to these people if they're so evil, if they're so cruel to us, if they're so I can't even take, you don't even know what to say. Why do we keep going back? And you know the reason for that is because they, not gonna say they put a spell, but they basically love bomb you in the beginning. They showed you what you wanted, but because they were pretending to be nice, they are going to show their true colors eventually. But you're so stuck in the, oh, you used to treat me so well. That means you can go back to treating you so well. That is what you have in your mind, saying that they treated me so well from the beginning, so they know what to do. But remember, they were pretending. And they were training you to be dependent on them. So they will treat you bad, and they will treat you good. They will treat you bad and they will treat you good. And when they treat you bad and you say you're leaving, they start to treat you good. And then eventually they start treating you bad again. So it's this on and off type of feeling that you get. This is on and off. I don't know if anybody out there have experienced this. I'm sure that people do. But it's like, you realize if you ever been in a relationship before, and you and this person always breaking up and starting it back again, break up, then you reconnect again, break up, then you reconnect. It's like y'all breaking up all 3 times for the month. That's not a positive relationship. That's actually a toxic relationship. Yes, you can have fuss and stuff like that, but toxic relationship means people who make you feel less than you are, less overall, make you feel less. And that's a relationship supposed to make you feel actually more. You're supposed to feel more secure, more comforted. But if you're with a toxic person, you're not going to feel that way. They're going to treat you good and you're going to love them and you're going to say, oh my God, this is the best thing I ever had in a while. But they were just pretending with you. It's so sad though that people can pretend with you. And it's funny that you can't even, you can't even warn others about them. It's so scary because it's not everybody understands, it's not a lot of people understand. Some people just think a toxic relationship is good. I've never wanted to be in a toxic relationship ever. I don't think people should thrive to be in a toxic relationship, but I think a lot of people place relationships to be toxic because if you're a good person, why do the toxic persons come in your life? Why? Just ask why. And the reason is because you're a good person. They want to break that vibe, or they want that vibe to be only shared towards themselves. I've been in a relationship where people are going to tell me, I'm going to just refer them as people or them. I don't want them to feel any importance, because let me tell you something. Sometimes we put people in front of ourselves and we never know. Because as a child, I used to always hear, you must love others. You mustn't think about yourself. You must think about others and care about others. Don't care about your feelings, care about others. And that's just some toxic shit that people tell us at this young age, that even church, because yes, the Bible, I read my Bible every day. I love God. And yes, it says love thy neighbors as you love thyself. It never says love thy neighbor and love yourself. But some of us always say, okay, if we love ourselves, it's selfish. No. I've been in a relationship with a person that belittled me. Like, I was the one that helped them, like motivate them, help them to get jobs, help them to fund small things for themselves, and they turn around and belittle you. I've been struggling with my weight for some time. It's hard. It's not hard. As I said, I'm trying to be positive. It's not easy to lose weight, especially if you don't really like food. You like snacks. That's what I like. And I know that I must eat healthier, but it's like you're not enjoying the healthy food. You like the snacks. I don't know, it's just something. I can definitely cook real well and everything, but I still enjoy like the treats, those things that I like snacks. And people literally belittle you. Like, first they met you, they said, oh, you look so nice and I like your weight and everything, and after a while they start telling you, oh, you're big, oh, you're this, oh, them no want no big woman. Like, first of all, Nobody never asks anybody to stay. No one asks anyone to stay, and no one is in control of anyone's life. And that's the thing with people. You ever hear some relationship where men or women are kill them spouse because they want control? And I want people to know, say, are you alone running your show? Are you alone running your life? So when people come look at you and tell you, say, oh, you're too big or oh, you're too small, that is of no concern to them, because when you saw them, you realize that they were that from the beginning. Before the pandemic, I'm very active. I was in the gym and everything, but I stopped going to the gym because I'm a bit afraid, to be honest, to really be out and touching the equipments and so. And I have gained some weight, and the person that I was with also gained weight. And rather than bashing them and say, oh, you get big and oh, you're this, I said to them, you look nice, you put on some weight, you look good same way. But no, the person that I was with, they keep on saying that make sure you not get bigger than this, because them not talk to big woman, or them ex these skinny, and them like skinny women. Like, first of all, that is nothing to tell somebody that you're with now. You shouldn't be comparing your ex to the current and even saying it to the current. That shows that there was no respect there. And to others, they always seem like they're this nice person, and they're not. Second thing too, sometimes when we talk up some toxic things, alright, you have an animal and the partner that you're with, they don't like animals. That is just a red flag right there too. It might be small, but that's a red flag. That is a red flag. You understand? Because when you take them in your life, what they're gonna do, ill treat your animal, don't consider your animal, and that's not the right thing to do. So as I said, we always take back some people. I've been taking back this person for like too many times, and it's very sick. It makes me feel ashamed, it makes you depressed, and it makes you even eat more. It makes you just want to isolate yourself. And that's what I was going through. Because I'm a positive person, and because I have friends that really do come and check up on me, and I do have family members that call me, it's just good that you have a support. You need a supporting system if you're gonna get out of a toxic relationship, because these persons know how to grab you back. Even when you say no, they will show up at your house, they will show up at your job, they will stalk you, and that's crazy. And if you report it, they're gonna say that as long as the person don't put their physical selves on you or harass you physically, then they can't really do anything about it, really. These people, I don't know where them come from, but may I ask Satan to get them, pick them back and take them, because these people really dwell on good people out there. These people make the good persons don't want to go there. We don't want to go there. We don't even want to date, because we're afraid to buck up on wicked people, toxic people. We want positive energy around us. We want people who care for us. You understand? We want people who care for us. It's been so rough. I have been trying to get my life together, which I'm getting my life together. I start working out again. I start going out with my friends again. Getting over this pandemic scare, and I'm feeling better. But sometimes when you're with a toxic person, they don't even want to go out with your friend. Them don't even want to go to your friend, them accuse you, say, yo, you talk to John, Jake, and everybody down the road. You know what I mean? And it's so sad. Because when you're around them, they ignore you. But as soon as you're around other people, them latch on to you. That's toxic. That's toxic. I don't know if any other person, I don't know if you don't like that, and like sometimes we make our partners be jealous. That's not good. The only way that you get them attention is by making them jealous. That's just toxic. I don't like those shit. Those shit is crazy. Those shits are for toddlers. And sorry for saying, shit right now. I said it again, but it's crazy. The things that people do, to try to break others down it's crazy. And then you ask God, like, why God created these people? But as my mother say, God gave everybody a choice and they chose that way. Your way is now, you have to choose, say, you're not going to go into that. You understand? You have to choose, say, you're not go down the road there. So how you going to do that now? Tell me how you go. Stop going into a toxic relationship by following the red flags. If you see something where you don't like, it's not no stupidness like, oh, them finger, one finger shorter than one, or no. We're talking about real things. We're talking about people who have mommy and daddy issues. We're talking about people who when them see you, them try to change you from the start. We're talking about people who probably don't like animals and you like animals. We don't want to get involved. Let them get involved with people who don't like animals too. You understand? We're talking about people who, if you like to stay at home and them like for party, and it's a real struggle for balance each other, then leave. That's a red flag. You understand what I'm saying? We have to know that when we're in something toxic is nothing good. Toxic things can't make you happy. Toxic things can't make you feel good inside. These things drain you. That's why some people commit suicide. That's why some people run away. That's why some people get mentally ill. Because they're so built into this toxic life, this toxic relationship, that it just overwhelming, and them can't take it no more, and them just say, oh my God, and them shut completely down. And we need to understand, say, when toxic people is around, we need to run them. Because I've given this person so many chances. I'm so embarrassed by the chances that I give them. I've been body shamed. I've been mocked. I've been ignored. I've been stalked. I've been told that I can't go out without them. If I go with my friend, them have to come. I put on weight, them I criticize my weight, or I'm big and fat, and tell me, say, I need to control my eating. Like, who says things like that to somebody them care about? When you're actually, I know the funny thing about it too. Sometimes these toxic people, they know the things that bothers you, and it's when it bothers you, that's when they work hardest at it, because they know that I have a sweet tooth, and they will bring cake, and then we'll bake cake, and then we'll buy up. Now listen, I'm not saying that I'm not an adult and I should control myself, because of course I'm an adult and I can say no, and I suppose I can say yes and blah. But if you're with someone and every time them come to your house, they're gonna bring sweets to you, and you always a complain to them saying, no, I don't want no sweets in my house because me go Me go eat it. Me no know. It's like me no know for say no to sweet food. Just basically like an alcoholic. Not saying that what I'm doing have anything to do with alcoholic, but it's an addiction. You know, like say if somebody is trying to stop being, like somebody is an alcoholic and they want to stop, but every time they are going to their friends that drink and always a drink, they're going to be tempted. So I don't keep those things in my house, but every time they're at my house or every time that I am at their house, they always want to get sweets. They want the Easter bun, six. They want the cupcake. They want the this. They want the chocolate. They want the this. They want and it's sad because they were there for me when I wanted to lose the weight, because that's what made me and this person get in together in the first place, was the fact that I asked them, because they're a trainer, I asked them if they could train me, and they started to train me. I lost my weight, but then after a while it's like all bag of sweet, all kind of sweet things. Them not bother with the training no more, and it's just sad. You know what I mean? Like, not saying that, not putting any blame on anyone specific, but you have to be around somebody that wants the best for you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, everybody just remember, stay away from toxic people. Don't get involved in toxic relationship. I've been there. I've been doing this toxic relationship I've met them for over a year, and over the year it was rocky. Like the first 2 months was nice, it was beautiful, but after a while we just need to know when to say stop, and stop means stop. Stay away from toxic energy. Alright guys, thanks again for watching my video. Like, share and subscribe. I know it's a bit long, but let me know if you want to hear more. Tell me what you want me to talk about. I'm here for relationship drama, any type of issues that's going on, just let me know and I'll talk about it. But right now we just know, so we're cut off every toxic energy, every toxic friend, every toxic relationship, everything toxic. If you wake up in the morning and the job where you have that stress you out, left it. Toxic thing left in a 2020. Alright, so thank you again. Bless.